to be back again. I know I've been slacking because I have other platforms. So I have a exercise channel and I have a Just Spontaneous Meals channel. I'm trying to juggle those things. And y'all don't want to hear about all that. Tonight, we're going to talk about how I get rid of headaches. And I hope no one is having a headache right now. But if you are, this may be a good subject and it may help you. So it's not going to be about migraines because I don't know too much about migraines. And as a matter of fact, I learned that there are so many different types of headaches that I hadn't heard of either. And I have a list in my hand, so I'm going to name a few for you. Is that all right? Okay, here goes. So some forms of headaches are depression, eye strain, fever, smoking, fasting, food allergies, food combinations, coffee, meaning coffee withdrawals, and coffee, menstrual cycles, withdrawal from caffeine, physical exertion, dehydration, and many, many more. I know. I was surprised too. And there are two particular websites that I went to because I like to cross-reference things, because they may have a list of some of the same things, but then you may find that there may be others that may not have been listed. So I like to cross-reference when I go to either do some search or research, be it books, be it the internet, be it talking to a professional. Yeah. So I like to do my homework, and during some of these videos give you opportunity to also do your homework. I welcome you to go and find out more. And one of the websites that I went to was Headachesorg. Hence the title, right? The subject matter, headaches. And what else? Let me see now. Hold on, y'all. I can't stand when that happens. When I think I have all my stuff in front of me and something just is left out. I know most of y'all, a lot of y'all go through that, right? Not all. I know some of y'all go through that. Hey, it's part of life. Yeah, so the other one is clevelandclinic.org. So the first one was headaches.org, and the second one is clevelandclinics.org. Yeah, so also you can also be suffering from headaches from hunger, secondary smoke, tension, chemical cleansers in your house, chocolate, and even pollution from outside. It doesn't say, but I know it's happened to me. So the types of headaches that if I have them on occasion, I can say that eating chocolate gives me headaches. I can also say that dehydration can give you headaches. And I remember, I'm taking y'all a little bit down when I was growing up, and my mom used to send us to the movies. Y'all know why. So at that time, they still were permitting people to smoke in the movie theaters. So So needless to say, whenever I went to the movies, it was filled with smoke. And whenever I would come out, I always had a headache. Now, being a younger person at the time, I didn't associate with headaches with the smoke, cigarette smoke. But as I became an adult and experienced going to the movies myself, with the theaters filled up with smoke, I came out with the same, thing, headaches. So I started looking and observing and say, yeah, I'm getting headaches from this secondhand smoke. Okay, and physical exertion, if you're fatigued sometimes, is it dehydrated? The list goes on. And so please go check out those websites. I'll put them on the screen before, as a reminder. So, how I get rid of my headaches. There are two things that work for me. There could be more, but I know for sure these two work. And that is green tea and black tea. Now, these two teas, green tea and black tea, is basically the same tea. It's just processed differently. The black tea is fermented and the green is not. But they still are high in antioxidants, anti-inflammatories, and things of that nature. And they both have one thing in common. They both have or contain caffeine. So wouldn't you know that caffeine is the thing that lessens the headaches? Now I guess it has to be on occasion though, because as I said, if you drink coffee, another story, and when I was also younger, I liked the smell of coffee. But I found that when I tried to drink it, it would give me a headache. So, years down the line, so I don't drink coffee, but sometimes, you're tempted. That temptation comes in you, and you smell so good, and you forget the headache. So, about about 9 years ago, I was craving some coffee. So I did an experiment. Now, the person that I was the person that I knew at the time was going to the store, and I asked if they could pick me up some. They were going to Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I don't eat out a lot, but I just had a taste for some coffee. And that place is known for coffee and donuts. So I said, I would like to try some coffee, but don't have them put any milk in it. And so I tried it, and guess what? I didn't get a headache. So I'm thinking that, as I mentioned on the list, food combinations. So coffee and milk for me is a no-no. It gives me a headache. But anyway, I tried it. I put some almond milk in it at the time, and I didn't get a headache. So apparently it was that food combination. Even though I still don't drink coffee. I still don't drink it. So green tea and black tea is how I get rid of headaches. And it is said to be the caffeine that gets rid of the headache. I know it works for me. And these are mild headaches that come on me sometimes. And like I said, it always works. So, I've talked long enough. And this is how I get rid of headaches. Black tea and green tea. who'd have thunk, right? That caffeine. Even though caffeine has a whole lot of things to it, you have your pros and cons with it. It does you good in these situations, or it does me good in these situations. I heard also that ginger works for headaches, but I've tried ginger and it doesn't really work for me. So, who knows? And at any rate, thank you for joining me for how I get rid of headaches. And if you'd like to see more of these things that help me, that can help you, please let me know. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day or evening, depends on where you are in the world. And I'll see you next time on VBeautiful. Thank you. And I just want to come back for a second, okay? You often may see this scarf. This is one of my favorite scarves. I have a few favorite scarves, a few favorite colors. And so, you may see this scarf a lot because it's my go-to scarf. So, just wanted to throw that in there. Because we always have curious people who want to know why do they always wear the same, or I see them with that same thing on numerous of times. Not always, but numerous of times. Because for those of you who would like to know and are curious about that, I'm answering your question. It is one of my favorite scarves. So, thank you for noticing. Take care.